Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. So today it's abundance, but I like to, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I brought up this book, the Book of Joy, because I wanted to find a particular things that he was, Desmond Tutu was talking about. But anyway, so I flipped the page and, looking for that the word that I was looking for, but I didn't find it. But anyway, so 2 days ago, my son came back from soccer practice, soccer training, and he was asking me that, do you know Ubuntu? Do you know Ubuntu means? So Ubuntu. So he said that his coach was talking to the team that he or coach live with Ubuntu. So my son was excited about, okay, so he's the best coach ever he had. But anyway, so Ubuntu, so he was asking that what Ubuntu means, do you know? So then I remember Ubuntu, I heard about that word before, okay? Then I'm sure I found it in this book because Desmond Tutu, I'm sure that, that's a African, South African word, Ubuntu is. He was talking about it. So I was flipping page, but I couldn't find it. So it's not in this book, but his other book calls No Future Without Forgiveness. So he talks about Ubuntu in that book. So Ubuntu means I am because we are. So it's like my son continue talking about Ubuntu, that his coach said that he live with it. Then it's like we cannot be without others. So we think sometimes we think about independent individual, but there's a lot of support happening in a community. We live in a community. So in that, the soccer content was like, losing or winning. It's not only one players. It's everybody's effort. So they were sharing a team. They were together that they are winning or losing. But it's a beautiful word. That's why I wanted to share with you. But today for the yoga practice, sometimes it's hard to feel this, like a Zoom at home. However, it is a community that if only myself, okay, so for Zoom setting, if you are black, if you don't put the video on, I feel like I am by myself doing whatever I want to do it. But if you are there on the, screen, I feel that we are doing it together. So that's kind of I feel very community, and I hope you can feel that way. And it's really hard to hear our, other people's breath, but hope you can find the community feel to it. So, as that said, we're gonna close our eyes. Close our eyes to settle into our seat. And let's together inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Let's together inhale in. Find a space inside of your body. And gently exhale through the nose. Feel the ground. Imagine to grow the roots. So your root system is reaching out, reaching wide and ground to connect. Connect to the ground underneath you and also connecting to others. I am because we are. So each every one of us bringing our presence. Without you, this class was not possible like this. And feel your energy inside. Feel the body and mind. And listen to your breath. And imagine that the other breathing as well. And spreading the roots down and connecting to the ground. And we connect this moment on this place you are practicing in. And Ubuntu is sharing our care, attention. It's an interconnectedness. We think of ourselves as independent individuals, separated from one another, but we cannot exist as a human being in isolation. You cannot be you by yourself. So visualize that when you do well, it spreads out. Your well-being is for the whole world, whole humanity. It's not only the way of behaving or your action, but it's the way of your being, the way of being. And trusting and respecting and the togetherness. So your well-being spreads out. The next inhalation, gradually moving your fingers and spread your arms out. And reaching your hands over the head. And find your right and left palm comes together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do one more time. Inhale without seeing your hands. Feel the hands goes out and up. Exhale, find your palms together to the heart center. And bow your head and set your intention, dedication for today's practice. And slowly open your eyes. Okay, so let's come down to the ground and lie down. So today our practice is sharing the abundance that you had, and actually, bringing yourself calm and peaceful and taking care of yourself is actually spreading out and sharing it to others. All right, so reach your hands over the head and take a big inhale, stretch and lengthen. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, take a big inhaling. Open your mouth, let it go. All right, the right knee to the chest and left knee to the chest. Hug both knees and squeeze into tight ball. So as you bring your knees, notice the lower back lengthening. And if you like, you might lift your head and bring your chin towards your knees and maybe roll side to side. Now when you are ready, release your head down and open your knees wide to the side and a happy baby. And if you can catch the leg or ankle or feet, do so. And sole of the foot goes, facing to the ceiling. You can roll side to side or you can be still. And notice the lower back and your shoulder coming to the ground. Then you can roll your head side to side. All right. Then when you are ready, cross your right leg over the left. Then point your toes outward. Point your toes to opposite direction. So your left toe goes to the right and right toe goes to the left. And you might bend your knees and you can touch the knees, or you can catch the calf or toes and pointing outward, opposite direction. Okay. Then slowly release and change the leg. So now your left foot, left leg over the right. Left toe goes to the right side. Right toe goes to the left side. Then bring it across to you. So this helps to open the outer hip. Last breath. All right, and slowly let go. And plant your feet to the ground. Then move your knees side to side. So it's a casually moving your knees side to side to create the movement to the lower back, your hips. All right, when you are ready, we bring a block between your thighs. So catch the block between your thigh and squeeze. So a little bit the core work we're gonna do. So squeeze the block to engage the inner thigh muscle. Then tuck your navel towards the spine and press your lower back really down to the ground. So how you press the lower back to the ground, we are engaging our core strength. And squeeze our glute and squeeze the legs together and hands by your side. Okay, so this really helps engaging the core strength, strength in the core muscle group. It helps to our standing and the postures. So plant your feet down and gradually pick up your hips. Then the hands goes up and over the head. And hands over the head and move your hips higher if that's available. Then on our exhalation, slowly lower down. So keep squeezing the block. Then when your lower back comes to the ground, just 1 second, release, relax the inner thigh, glute, or core muscle groups. Then when you go again, squeeze, then left. Okay, let's do this one for a few more rounds. And notice the heels. Notice the heels, even you can pick up your toes off the ground. So when you bring your heels down and lift your hip, it's actually using the hamstring back of muscle at the back of your thigh. Okay, then this time lift your hips up and the hands come behind you. Interlace your fingers and walk your shoulder blade closer and squeeze the block and lift your hips, thighs up. If you like, you can ground your heel. If you like, pick up your heels and find the length to the neck. One more breath. All right. And the hands goes up and over the head. And lift your heels up and lifting up and lifting up and squeeze our glute and lift. On our exhalation, slowly lower down, each vertebrae at a time. And block away and drop your knees one side. So moving your knees side to side, just relaxing. Okay, so now bring your right foot over to the left knee. Then open your right knee out so it's a kind of a figure 4 shape. And just feel the inside of the thigh, how it feels. All right, so if this is available, hands come by your side, palm facing down. Then inhale, plant your foot down and lift your hips up, if that's available. Keep the back of the neck long and lifting and lifting. Then on the exhalation, slowly lower down. Now pick up your left foot and bring your left knee towards you. So still it's a figure 4 and you might catch the back of the leg. Then as you inhale, left heel to the sky. So straighten your left leg. On the exhalation, drop your heel and let it bounce. So we are relaxing the left leg. And we're going to do a few more times. Push your left heel to the sky. Exhale to let go. So let go is important. We are shaking the tension away. Again, inhale, left heel to the sky. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right. Then gradually moving your leg. This cross the leg to the left side. So usually we do at the very end of the class, but let's do it now to open the hips and releasing the tension of the lower back, your glute. Okay. Then slowly back to center and let's switch. So let's first bring our both feet down to the mat, hip distance apart, then left foot come over to the right knee. Then let your left knee relax and open to the side. But go gradually. For doing this, we are opening our hips, hip joint, also the glute, inner thigh, just feel it. Okay, relax your toes and ankle. Don't hold attention there. When you are ready, bring your right knee towards you and catch at the back of your right thigh. Then as you inhale, right heel to the sky, straighten your right leg. Exhale, drop your right heel and let it bounce. Okay, bouncing and let it go is important here. Inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, let it go. And do a few more times. So during the Japan trip, I did not do much of yoga practice. So opening the hips or releasing the tension of lower back is, I can feel it. Even I was walking quite a lot, but that's different things. To paying attention to our body like this doing yoga. All right, so now bring our crossed leg to the right side and twist. So for you too, that when you have, okay, for example, sitting in the airplane for a long time or haven't moved your body for some time, it's always good to do slow warming up. I mean to say that it's not beginning of, but few days of easy moving. So it's to warm up our body and get ready for more active yoga poses. So what we are doing, the figure 4 shape, it's a great to release the long time seated kind of a tightness. Okay. Then let's slowly coming back to the center and let go your leg and hug your knee to the chest. Gently roll side to side. So we're gonna roll back and forth, but if you prefer rolling to one side and come to the seat, welcome to do so. Otherwise, roll up, down for a few times. And 3, 2, 1. Cross your leg, hands down, and step back. And let's come to tabletop. So tabletop, knees under the hip, and hands under the shoulder. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, and looking forward. And then exhale, lunge back. All right, one more time. Inhale. Exhale. All right. So you might continue tabletop or crossing the leg. So right leg, right knee in front of the left knee. So it's the same way that we did it online down. And then coming to like a tabletop, palms under the shoulder, if that's available. But if not, don't worry about it. Then we're gonna do inhaling, exhale, round your back. It's just do the same thing, cat and cow. Okay, then gently pull your hips back with this, crossing the leg. Or If you didn't cross the leg, just a child pose. And slowly coming back to the center. So if you are crossing the leg, we're gonna change left knee to the front, right knee back. And cat and cow again, inhale. Exhale, a little bit awkward feels if you are used to do cat and cow in tabletop. All right, now exhale to put your hips back like a child pose or like a puppy pose. All right, undo the leg if you are doing. Okay, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. And together, big inhaling. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. And when you are ready, walk towards your hand. Walk forward. And bending forward, use your knees. So bend your knees, catch the elbows, and gently swing side to side. Relax your head. Then gradually, let's lower ourselves to standing, lounge back. And slowly coming up to stand. And the hands goes up and over the head and catch the elbows. Inhale, lift your elbows upward and stretch our side. But you might lift your heels off the ground and make it a balanced pose if you like. And lifting up and one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend forward and bend forward and let your arms swing. Relax. Keep your knees soft. And again, inhale, rising. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, catch the elbows. Inhale, lift your elbows up. Heels off the ground. Lifting up. And one more up. Exhale, drop your heel, bend forward. You know, this dropping the heels is quite important. So giving gentle stress to our bones, so it's a great for bone health. All right, and then slowly rise. Hands goes out and up and bring our palms together to the heart. All right, so let's start in front of the yoga mat. So we're gonna move in sequence of poses, sun salutation, prayer to the sun. And especially today is, well, here is a crowded, don't see the sun. So when we don't see the sun, so we bring the awareness more inward and creating a sun inside. Okay, let's begin. Inhale, hands reach out and up, and palms together at the top, look up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, let's step back. So you might bring your knee down to the mat or plank pose. Inhale, lengthening our spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Knee down, bend your elbow towards back, belly to the mat. And point your toes to the back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lift your hips high, downward facing dog or child pose. Resting pose, connecting with our breath. And inhale, open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let go. Then acceleration. Let's walk towards our hand and feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, head down, relax. Inhale, coming up, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to the heart. All right, so ground our feet. So find our root. So imagine that the root is spreading out under the ground to connect. So connect to the earth, connecting to the people around you. Then as you inhale, hands goes up and interlace your fingers. So it's a Vajra Mudra, which index finger pointing and thumb is coming to catch each other actually. And point your fingers upward and feel the one kind of a oneness like a stick, grounding. Then exhale, hands goes to the right side. And let's stay here. So feel the length on left side. So left foot down, then left hand go away. No need to bend too much, but find the length to the left side. One more breath. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, bend your elbow. Your hands come behind your head. And your head is against to your thumb. Then your thumb or your hand is against to your head. And gradually moving your elbows upward and opening the armpit. Then move your pelvis forward if that's available. Open the front. Last breath. All right. Come to the center. So your pelvis over the foot and the hands goes up again. Inhale. Exhale, hands goes to the left side and lengthening the right side of the body. Plant your right foot, right finger go away. Squeeze the legs together and lengthening. And lengthening, one more breath. All right, inhale, come to the center. And exhale, bend your elbows. So we're going to do one more time. So moving your hips forward, then open your elbows wide. It's very important to have the ground. So our action is actually it's upper body. So we tend to pay attention to our hands or your chest or your head, but it's actually whole body from the ground, rooting down, so we can move our pelvis forward. One more breath. All right, and slowly come to the center. Hands goes up again. Inhale. This time we are bending forward. So bend your knees first. Bend your knees, then bend forward. Now creating a space to the back of the body. And when your hands come to the ground, let go your fingers and bring your feet apart. Hip distance. You might bend your knees and rest your belly to your thigh and head down. Okay, few choices here. You can catch the big toes with 3 fingers, which index finger, middle finger go under your big toes and thumb to catch. And point your elbows out. Bend your knees a lot. Relax the head. You can do that, or you can catch anywhere, or you can slide your palms under the feet. And let's stay here. Opening the back of the body entirely. Last breath. All right. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale. We're going to slowly release our hands and lower your hip. We are coming to Lasana or squat pose. So bending your knees and lower, so your body come inside of the knees. And if you like, you can bring your palms together to the heart and sitting lower. You can gradually adjusting your feet to be your comfortable place. You can also sit on a block. One more breath. All right, on our exhalation, head down, bottom up, and opening the back of the knees. Okay, now we're gonna slowly coming down to the ground, lower our hips and sitting down, and but the corners, your feet is apart and knees out. Then you might move feet side to side, relaxing. All right, so look at your toes, open toes wide. So it's a big toe open, so feet is like this. So it's only little toe side is together, but thumb is out. So we are trying to open that way. And relax your hip joint. You can, if this is available, you can kind of rotate your legs outward and try to open out. You can place your hands to your thigh. Gently though. And then inhale, ground your sits bone down. Then exhale. You can be here or you can bend forward. You can rest your hands in front of you and walk your hands away if you like. One more breath. All right, slowly releasing. Okay, so now stretch your, right foot come under your left thigh and left foot over the right knee and we cross. That makes sense? So I did this way. Right. Inhale, ground your sits bone and the hands goes up. And stretch the spine. So always finding the ground. So if you find the ground, actually you can lengthen the lower back where you want to. So we're gonna twist where we get the benefit. But before twisting, we need to really lengthen this lower back. Then on our exhalation, twist to the left side. So you can either hug your left knee with your right hand and twist, or you can use your elbows and twist. And relax your head. Relax your head, and you can tilt your head the way that it benefits you. All right, then slowly coming to the center. So the next one, you might use the belt, but your right hand, left foot, and catch, or you might have the belt on your left foot and catch the belt and gradually straighten your legs to the front. You can keep your right knee bent or you can stretch your right leg forward. Then left hand back, twist. So try to first, let's push your heel, left heel straight forward. And then if you can, left hand goes to the back. But relax your shoulder. So when you are holding the belt, you might accumulate the tension there. Okay. So if this is available, you might pick up your right leg off the ground. That's need a core strength. One more breath. All right. Release your right leg, and left leg goes more to the right side and open the outer hip. So your left leg go towards the right side. Then slowly release. Cross the leg. And the hands goes up and stretch the spine and release. And then on our exhalation, now right foot go over to the left knee. Ardha Machendrasana. Then your left foot go under your right leg. Okay. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. So we get many places that we get the benefit. So maybe first of all, it's a lower back. But as you look to your right side, notice the shoulder and neck. And squeeze your belly. So belly and your right thigh kind of pressing each other. Let's give you a nice squeeze to our organs and increase the digestive system. Last breath. Okay. Now you might use the belt. Right foot, belt, or left hand. Catch that right foot and push your heels forward. And right hand back. You might stretch your left leg to the front, or you can keep it bent. So we are pushing our heel to the front of the yoga mat. Then if you can, use your core, move your chest up. If this is available, pick up your left leg, core work. Last breath. Release your left leg. Then right leg goes to the more left side. So it's more open the outer hip. And then slowly we're gonna release. Cross your leg and hands down. And step back, downward facing dog. Or you can return the pose. Take a big inhaling. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. All right, right leg up. Right leg goes up. And exhale to step your right foot forward between your hands. Big stance. And bend your right knee, look forward. You can use the block side by side. And then exhale, stretch your leg down forward. Again, bend your right knee, lower the hip. Exhale, have the block and bend forward. Then bend your right knee and walk your hands to the longer side of the mat. And point your toes out and bend your left knee. And bend your right knee. So you don't need to go all the way down, just we are checking out to the hip. So you can do just halfway. If you like, you can do all the way down. But when you bend your knee, kneecap, toe goes same direction to protect. Okay, when you are done, face to the front again. So you are bending your right knee, left knee down to the mat. And point your left toe to the back. Welcome to have the block side by side. And move your hips forward. Inhale, looking forward. Okay, several options here. You can stay here. Just I want to show you side by side, block side by side. You can stay here. You might bend your left knee, point your left toe up. Or you might right hand get the left toe and kick into your hand. Okay, your right hand catch the left foot, then look to your right side. Last breath. Exhale, slowly release. Look to the front and pull our hips back so your left knee is still there. And pick up your right toe. Just lounge your back and relax. Slowly release. Hands down. Step back. You can be child pose or downward facing dog. You can do vinyasa if you like. And let's together. Big inhaling. Open your mouth. Exhale. Again, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now left leg go up and step forward between your hands. Have the block if you like. Bend your left knee, look forward. Exhale. Stretch your leg head down. And do one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Then bend your knee. Walk your hands to the longer side of the mat. Point your toes out. Bend your right knee. Then bend your left knee. You can go lower, you can stay higher. And feel the openness to the inner leg. Okay. Now face to the front again. This time your right knee to the ground. And point your right toe to the back. Okay, so left toe, your left kneecap goes same direction. And you can stay here. Or you can pick up your right toe towards the ceiling. Or left hand catch that left toe to the right toe. So left hand, right toe. And kick into your hand. And look to the left. All right. Then slowly release. Okay. So now bring your hands to the ground and child pose or downward facing dog or vinyasa. Let's together big inhaling. Open your mouth. Let it go. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. And next inhalation, look forward. And exhale to walk towards our hand and let's sit down. We're gonna lie down to the ground. So choice of shoulder stand or bharatanatyam using a block. So we're gonna lie down. So first choice, bharatanatyam, the legs goes up. Or you can come to shoulder stand if you like. But be mindful, don't look in there. So once come to the pose, we want to keep our neck safe and spine safe. So looking straight up to your toes. And relax your face. So we are using our core strength, zipping your legs together. So imagine that you still have the block between your thighs, squeezing the legs together. Then lift your feet up. So that's give you nice alignment of shoulder stand. And I feel like you can bring your legs hovering over the face and toe might become to the ground. Harasana. Okay. Bend your knees. Slowly lower down. Then slowly come out. Fish pose. Using the two blocks. So first block come between your shoulder blade along the spine. Then if you like to have a second block as a pillow under your head, welcome to do so. And spread your arms wide, bend your elbows, and let's find the openness. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Spread your arms wide and feel the stretch to intercostal muscle between the lip and soften everywhere. Relax your jaw and feel what you feel. I want to read this one just to be there in fish pose. Ubuntu is the belief that our shared humanity connects us all. I am only because you are. Ubuntu reminds us I am because we are. And imagine to become a lighthouse. Lighthouse that radiating the lights all direction. So we are sharing, spreading your peace, the calm, joy, your abundance, all direction to all people, to the whole world. radiating your goodness. Whatever we cultivated during this yoga practice, the gentle care and the joy, peace, whatever you have, and radiating out. And when you are ready, bending your knees, plant your feet down. Then we're gonna roll onto one side and let this block away. And coming to hug your knees and gently roll side to side, releasing the lower back. And dropping your knees to right side and twist. Look to the left side. The other way. Dropping your knee to the left side and looking to your right. Twist. And coming to the center, lie down to the ground. And close your eyes to Shavasana. Last pose for this practice. Lie down to the mat. Close your eyes, let it go. Let go all the things. What are the radiating your goodness, your abundance, all direction. Love, kindness, compassion to all direction, reaching out to all. Beyond the walls and the borders. Gently bringing your awareness to your fingertips and toes. And I am because we are. Reaching your hands over the head. Let us stretch. Our hands from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it go. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Gently lower onto one side and coming up to a comfortable seated position. Let's together inhale. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together, and let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and let's